Have you ever wondered if there's a secret formula to capturing someone's interest and making them irresistibly drawn to you? What if I told you that the key isn't about trying harder, but, paradoxically, doing the opposite? Welcome to the fascinating world of reverse psychology, a powerful technique that can subtly influence and intrigue those around you. Today, I'll reveal 10 psychological tactics that can make anyone think about you constantly. However, it's important to remember that these strategies should be used ethically and never on someone you genuinely care about. So, if you're ready, let's dive in. One of the first rules of attraction is to avoid getting jealous of other men around her. Jealousy often signals insecurity, which can be off-putting. Instead of reacting with jealousy, show confidence and self-assurance, even when she's interacting with other guys. This doesn't mean you're indifferent, it means you trust both yourself and the connection you share with her. When you see her talking to another guy, take a deep breath and stay calm. This composed demeanor can be incredibly attractive. It shows that you're secure in who you are and that you're confident in your relationship. By not reacting with jealousy, you give her the freedom to choose, which can ironically increase her attraction to you. This plays into a psychological principle known as reactance. Where people desire what they feel, they can freely choose. Your ability to maintain this calmness can also enhance her respect and admiration for you. When you don't react with jealousy, you set yourself apart from others who might respond predictably. This not only showcases your self-worth, but also demonstrates that your value doesn't hinge on her actions or anyone else's presence. Another effective tactic is to cultivate a sense of mystery about yourself. People are naturally drawn to what they don't fully understand. By not revealing every detail about your life and thoughts, you create an intriguing persona that makes others want to learn more. Think about how you can share interesting anecdotes or experiences without divulging your entire life story. This element of mystery can keep her thinking about you long after your conversations end. Engaging her curiosity can be as simple as occasionally withholding certain information. If she asks about your weekend plans, consider giving a vague yet intriguing response, such as, "I have something fun lined up. I'll tell you about it later." This not only piques her interest but also keeps her eager to know more. The anticipation builds excitement, and she may find herself thinking about you even when you're apart. Next, consider the power of playful teasing. Lighthearted banter can create a fun and engaging atmosphere that fosters connection. Teasing, when done correctly, can generate a sense of camaraderie and intimacy. It's essential to keep the teasing light and ensure that it doesn't cross the line into mean-spiritedness. When you tease her, it should feel playful rather than hurtful. For example, if she's always late, you might say, "I'll have to start charging you rent for the time you keep me waiting." This kind of playful jab creates a fun dynamic, showing that you're comfortable enough to joke around with her. This playful interaction can make her feel special and appreciated, and it often leads to deeper connections. Another powerful tactic is to practice active listening. When she speaks, show genuine interest in what she has to say. Ask open-ended questions that encourage her to share her thoughts and feelings. This not only helps you understand her better, but also makes her feel valued and heard. When you listen attentively, it communicates that you respect her opinions and are invested in the conversation. People are naturally drawn to those who make them feel important. By being an attentive listener, you're not only deepening your connection, but also increasing your desirability in her eyes. Next, embrace the art of giving compliments that resonate. Compliments can be a powerful tool for attraction, but they must be sincere and thoughtful. Instead of generic remarks, focus on specific qualities or achievements that you genuinely admire. For instance, rather than saying, "You look great, try, I really love how your confidence shines when you talk about your passions." This type of compliment not only makes her feel good, but also shows that you pay attention to the details that make her unique. When she feels appreciated for who she truly is, it can create a lasting impression and make her think of you positively. Additionally, consider creating a little bit of emotional distance. It may sound counterintuitive, but sometimes pulling back can actually heighten attraction. When you're always available and eager to please, you can inadvertently diminish your value. By being a little less available, you create an aura of desirability. This doesn't mean ignoring her or playing games, rather, it's about setting healthy boundaries and maintaining your own interests. Pursue hobbies, spend time with friends, and focus on your personal goals. This not only makes you more interesting, but also allows her to appreciate the time you spend together even more. When you maintain a fulfilling life outside of your relationship, it sends a message that you are whole and complete on your own. This can spark her interest, as people are often drawn to those who have their own passions and pursuits. Another effective tactic is to evoke shared experiences. Engaging in activities together that create lasting memories can strengthen your bond and keep you on her mind. Whether it's trying a new restaurant, going on an adventure, or attending an event, shared experiences create a sense of connection that lingers. When you engage in these activities, make sure to take note of the details. Talk about your experiences afterward, and reflect on the fun you had. This not only reinforces the positive memories but also gives her reasons to think about you when you're apart. Moreover, find ways to subtly mirror her behavior. People are often drawn to those who exhibit similar traits and mannerisms. By mirroring her gestures, expressions, and tone of voice, you can create a subconscious bond that makes her feel more comfortable around you. This mirroring technique should feel natural and effortless. When done well, it can enhance rapport and make her feel like you're on the same wavelength. It's a subtle way of connecting that can lead to increased attraction. Lastly, don't forget the power of vulnerability. Sharing personal stories and experiences can foster a sense of intimacy that makes you more relatable. When you open up about your own struggles, dreams, and fears, it creates a safe space for her to do the same. Vulnerability humanizes you and shows that you're genuine. It allows her to see the real you, beyond any facade. When you're willing to be open and authentic, it can deepen your connection and make her feel closer to you. As we explore these psychological tactics, it's important to remember the ethical implications of using them. These strategies are meant to enhance connection and attraction, not manipulate or deceive. Authenticity and honesty should always be at the forefront of your interactions. Attraction is complex, and while these tactics can be effective, genuine connection ultimately relies on mutual respect and appreciation. The goal should never be to play mind games or create a false persona. Rather, it should be about fostering real connections based on trust and understanding. As you experiment with these tactics, keep your intentions in check. Use them to create genuine interest and connection, and always treat the people you care about with respect. When you approach relationships with sincerity and kindness, the bonds you create will be much stronger and more meaningful. In conclusion, capturing someone's interest isn't about trying harder or being someone you're not. It's about understanding the psychological dynamics of attraction and using that knowledge to enhance your connections. By maintaining your confidence, embracing mystery, engaging in playful banter, and fostering genuine connections, you can create an irresistible aura that draws others to you. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of psychological tactics to enhance attraction. If you found these insights helpful, don't hesitate to share them with someone who might benefit. Relationships are a journey, and we can all learn and grow together. Until next time, stay true to yourself, embrace your unique qualities, and remember that authentic connections are the most rewarding. Imagine a world where your confidence radiates, making you stand out as a strong, secure individual. This self-assuredness not only enhances your attractiveness but also deepens the emotional connection with those around you. Let's delve into some powerful strategies that can elevate your appeal and keep someone thinking about you constantly. First, let's explore the importance of unpredictability in a relationship. When you become predictable, you risk falling into a monotonous routine that can quickly become boring. I think of it like watching the same movie over and over. Eventually, you know every line and scene, and the excitement fades. Humans are inherently drawn to mysteries and surprises. When you introduce an element of unpredictability, you transform yourself into a puzzle that someone can't quite solve, igniting their curiosity and engagement. One way to cultivate unpredictability is by varying the attention you give her. Sometimes shower her with affection and interest. At other times, pull back a bit. This emotional roller coaster can be thrilling, much like playing a slot machine where the uncertainty of the next reward keeps players engaged. When she doesn't know when you'll next show affection, she starts craving your attention even more, trying to decipher your patterns. It's about creating an emotional journey where the highs feel even higher because they're unexpected, and the lows amplify her desire for your attention. This keeps her hooked on the excitement you bring into her life, making her think about you more often. Next, let's discuss the power of controlling your excitement when you meet someone. While it's natural to feel thrilled, displaying too much enthusiasm can come off as overly eager or desperate, which may reduce your appeal. Instead, aim to maintain a composed and balanced demeanor. This doesn't mean being cold or indifferent. Rather, it's about showing a controlled level of interest. For instance, When you first see her, be happy and positive, but avoid overwhelming displays of excitement. This subtle approach can make her wonder why you aren't reacting as she might expect, increasing her intrigue. It's a form of playing hard to get, a classic psychological tactic that creates a sense of challenge. When someone has to work a bit harder to earn your full attention and excitement, your positive reactions feel more rewarding. This careful balance keeps her on her toes, constantly thinking about how to earn more of your enthusiastic responses. Another effective strategy is to create emotional dependency. This involves becoming someone she feels she cannot live without. However, this doesn't mean you should be available all the time. Instead, focus on becoming her emotional anchor. Start by genuinely listening to her and understanding her deepest emotions, fears, and desires. When you know what makes her tick, you can provide the support she needs during crucial moments. The key here is to be selectively available. Sometimes be the person she can lean on and open up to, but at other times, pull back and focus on your own life and goals. This selective support creates a sense of urgency and dependency. She begins to feel that she needs you because you understand her best. However, because you're not always there, she craves your presence even more, creating an emotional tug-of-war that heightens her interest in you. Furthermore, it's essential to cultivate a sense of self-sufficiency. Being someone who has their own interests, hobbies, and goals can make you more attractive. When you're focused on your own growth and passions, you exude confidence. This independence not only makes you more appealing, but also creates space in the relationship. By pursuing your interests, you become less available, which paradoxically makes her desire you even more. People are naturally drawn to those who have their own lives and passions. By maintaining your individuality, you become a source of inspiration and intrigue. This self-sufficiency allows you to enter the relationship as a complete person, rather than relying on the other for your happiness. It shifts the dynamic, making her see you as someone who brings value into her life, rather than someone who needs validation from her. Next, let's talk about the power of creating memorable experiences together. Engaging in activities that create lasting memories can strengthen your bond and keep you at the forefront of her mind. Whether it's trying a new restaurant, exploring a new place, or even sharing a unique experience, these moments foster a deeper connection. When you share these experiences, make sure to highlight the details. Talk about your adventures afterward, reflecting on the fun you had. This not only reinforces positive memories, but also gives her reasons to think about you when you're apart. These shared experiences become touchstones in the relationship, reminding her of the good times you've had together and making her want more. Additionally, consider the impact of vulnerability. Opening up about your own struggles, dreams, and fears can foster a sense of intimacy that makes you more relatable. When you share your authentic self, it creates a safe space for her to do the same. Vulnerability humanizes you and shows that you're genuine, allowing her to see the real you beyond any facade. When you're willing to be open and authentic, it can deepen your connection and make her feel closer to you. The key is to find a balance. While vulnerability can enhance intimacy, it's important not to overshare too soon. Gradually revealing more about yourself can create a sense of trust and safety, allowing her to feel comfortable opening up as well. Another strategy is to maintain a sense of humor. Laughter can be a powerful connector, and finding joy in shared experiences can elevate your bond. A good sense of humor can lighten the mood and create a positive atmosphere, making her more likely to associate those feelings with you. When you can make her laugh, you create a sense of enjoyment that fosters attraction. It's a way of creating positive associations, allowing her to feel happier in your presence. Humor can also diffuse tension and create a more relaxed environment, making it easier for both of you to connect. Moreover, don't underestimate the power of compliments. Compliments can reinforce your attraction, but they must be sincere and thoughtful. Instead of generic remarks, focus on specific qualities or achievements that you genuinely admire. For instance, rather than saying, "You look great, try," "I really love how your passion shines when you talk about your interests." This type of compliment not only boosts her confidence, but also shows that you're paying attention to the details that make her unique. When she feels appreciated for who she truly is, it can create a lasting impression and make her think of you positively. Finally, consider the significance of maintaining some emotional distance. While it might sound counterintuitive, sometimes pulling back a bit can heighten attraction. When you're always available and eager to please, you may inadvertently diminish your value. By being a little less accessible, you create an aura of desirability. This doesn't mean ignoring her or playing games, it's about setting healthy boundaries and maintaining your own interests. Pursue hobbies, spend time with friends, and focus on your personal goals. This not only makes you more interesting, but also allows her to appreciate the time you spend together even more. When you have a fulfilling life outside of the relationship, it sends a message that you are whole and complete on your own. This can spark her interest, as people are often drawn to those who have their own passions and pursuits. The more you cultivate your own interests, the more you enrich the relationship, making it more dynamic and fulfilling. In conclusion, the art of attraction is about more than just trying harder. It's about understanding the psychological dynamics at play and using that knowledge to foster genuine connections. By embracing unpredictability, controlling your excitement, creating emotional dependency, and maintaining your own self-sufficiency, you can elevate your appeal and keep someone thinking about you. Remember, the goal isn't to manipulate or deceive, but to create authentic connections that are fulfilling for both of you. Genuine attraction thrives on mutual respect, appreciation, and understanding. So as you explore these strategies, keep your intentions in check and always prioritize honesty and integrity in your interactions. Ultimately, the most meaningful relationships are built on a foundation of trust and authenticity. By being true to yourself and embracing your unique qualities, you can forge connections that are not only attractive but also deeply fulfilling. Embrace this journey, stay true to yourself, and watch as your relationships flourish. Maintaining your independence while pursuing your dreams and goals is essential for creating a balanced and attractive persona. This balance not only showcases your strength and self-reliance, but also reinforces the idea that you are a complete individual, not merely a support system for someone else. You have your own life, ambitions, and passions, and that's what makes your connection unique and ultimately irreplaceable. One powerful strategy to enhance this sense of independence is the concept of disappearing suddenly. This tactic leverages the dynamics of absence and surprise, which can significantly influence attraction. When you're always available, it fosters a predictable pattern, and people may start to take you for granted. However, when you suddenly become less accessible or briefly go off the radar, it can shake things up in a way that piques interest and curiosity. Imagine this scenario: you're consistently present, responding to messages promptly, and making plans often. While this may initially create a sense of closeness, it can eventually lead to complacency. By disappearing for a short time, whether it's a few days or even a week, you introduce an element of mystery and urgency into the dynamic. This unexpected absence can create a psychological response known as loss aversion. It's a principle that suggests individuals are more motivated by the fear of losing something than by the prospect of gaining something of equal value.
During your absence, she may start to realize the potential loss of your presence and attention. This realization can trigger a shift in her feelings, making her value you even more than before. Timing is crucial, though the goal is not to ghost her or induce unnecessary anxiety. Instead, you want to strategically create a void in the relationship, allowing her to miss you before you reappear, just when she starts to feel that absence most acutely. Another effective approach is to be mysterious about your life. Maintaining an air of intrigue can captivate her interest and keep her engaged. When you share everything about yourself too quickly, you run the risk of losing the element of surprise and wonder that initially drew her in. Instead, reveal details about your life gradually, allowing her to discover new aspects of who you are over time. Being mysterious doesn't mean you should be deceptive or secretive. Rather, it's about maintaining a sense of curiosity. You might choose to share your passions and ambitions, but hold back on certain personal details or past experiences until the moment feels right. This selective sharing can create an exciting dynamic where she's constantly eager to learn more about you. For instance, when discussing your goals, you could mention a project you're passionate about but refrain from going into all the specifics. This creates a sense of anticipation, prompting her to ask questions and engage more deeply in conversation. It's an opportunity for her to get to know you gradually, building an emotional connection along the way. Additionally, consider embracing spontaneity. Planning surprises or unexpected outings can inject a fresh energy into your interactions. When you take her on an unexpected adventure or suggest an impromptu outing, it reinforces the idea that you live an exciting and fulfilling life. This spontaneity not only keeps things lively but also demonstrates that you're someone who can create memorable experiences. One way to introduce spontaneity is to suggest activities that are out of the ordinary for both of you. This could be anything from a last-minute road trip to a unique dining experience. The key is to create moments that stand out in her memory, solidifying your role as someone who brings excitement and adventure into her life. Furthermore, while it's important to cultivate a sense of independence and mystery, being emotionally available is equally crucial. While you want to maintain your individuality, you also want her to feel comfortable opening up to you. The balance lies in being there for her when it matters most, without losing sight of your own goals and aspirations. Creating emotional intimacy involves actively listening to her and validating her feelings. Make an effort to understand her concerns and desires, but do so in a way that doesn't compromise your own identity. When you can provide emotional support while also focusing on your life, it reinforces the idea that you're both strong individuals who complement each other rather than depend on one another. Now, let's discuss the significance of maintaining an air of confidence. Confidence is incredibly attractive, and it can influence how she perceives you. This doesn't mean you need to be boastful or arrogant, rather, it's about carrying yourself with self-assuredness. Your body language, tone of voice, and the way you engage in conversations all contribute to how confident you appear. To cultivate this confidence, focus on self-improvement and personal growth. Pursuing your passions, setting and achieving goals, and surrounding yourself with supportive people can enhance your self-esteem. When you invest in yourself, it shows, and others are likely to take notice. This confidence not only makes you more appealing, but also sets a standard in the relationship dynamic. Additionally, consider the power of humor in maintaining attraction. A good sense of humor can create a fun and relaxed environment that fosters connection. When you can make her laugh, you establish a positive association that deepens her feelings for you. Humor can diffuse tension and create a more enjoyable atmosphere, allowing both of you to feel more at ease. Remember, it's not just about telling jokes, it's also about sharing light-hearted moments. Engage in playful banter, tease her in a loving way, and enjoy shared laughter. This lightness can create a strong bond, making her associate positive emotions with your presence. Moreover, make it a point to engage in meaningful conversations. While casual chats are important, delving into deeper topics can strengthen your connection. Discussing your values, dreams, and aspirations can create an emotional intimacy that encourages her to open up as well. When you share your thoughts and feelings, you create a safe space for her to do the same. In addition to meaningful conversations, it's essential to pay attention to the little details. Remembering her favorite things, special dates, and small preferences can show that you genuinely care. This thoughtfulness can reinforce your connection and make her feel valued. It demonstrates that you are attentive and invested in the relationship, which can heighten her feelings for you. As you navigate the complexities of attraction, it's also so essential to practice patience. Building a meaningful connection takes time, and trying to rush the process can lead to frustration. Allow the relationship to develop naturally, giving each other space to grow. This patience can lead to a more authentic bond that's built on mutual respect and understanding. Ultimately, the goal is to create a dynamic where both individuals feel valued and appreciated. By maintaining your independence, cultivating a sense of mystery, and being emotionally available, you can foster a strong connection that keeps her thinking about you. In conclusion, the interplay of independence, mystery, emotional depth, and spontaneity can create a captivating aura around you. When you embody these qualities, you become not just someone she likes, but someone she genuinely craves. Embrace this journey of self-discovery and connection, and watch as your relationships flourish in ways you never imagined possible. The key is to remain authentic while also exploring the intricate dynamics of attraction, ultimately leading to fulfilling and meaningful connections. Creating an air of mystery about your life can significantly enhance your appeal and keep her thinking about you. When you don't reveal everything about yourself right away, you cultivate an aura of intrigue and curiosity. People are naturally drawn to what they don't fully understand. By keeping certain aspects of your life private, you become a puzzle she wants to solve. This isn't about being dishonest or secretive, rather, it's about being selective in what you share. For instance, when she asks about your weekend plans, instead of detailing everything you have lined up, you could say something intriguing like, "I have a few interesting things planned." This vague response piques her curiosity, making her wonder what you might be doing. It keeps her engaged and invested in learning more about you. This element of mystery not only enhances your attractiveness, but also demonstrates confidence. You're showing that you don't need to overshare or seek validation from her. By maintaining this mystery, you ensure that she remains interested and eager to discover more about you, which keeps her thoughts revolving around you. Subtle compliments are another powerful way to make someone feel appreciated without coming across as insincere or overbearing. Compliments that are genuine and not overly frequent can leave a lasting impact. Instead of showering her with grand praises, focus on the little things that you genuinely appreciate about her. For example, instead of saying, "You're the most beautiful woman I've ever seen," try something like, "I really like how your smile lights up the room." This kind of compliment feels more authentic and personal, showing that you notice and value the unique qualities that make her special. Another effective approach is to compliment her achievements or efforts. For instance, telling her, "I admire how dedicated you are to your work," highlights her skills and hard work, boosting her confidence and making her feel valued. The key is to be specific and sincere. Subtle compliments don't come off as trying too hard, which can sometimes make the recipient feel uncomfortable or suspicious of your motives. Instead, they create a sense of genuine appreciation and respect, making her feel good about herself. Creating shared experiences is a fantastic way to build a strong connection and forge lasting memories together. Engaging in unique and enjoyable activities not only creates positive associations, but also makes her think fondly of you whenever she recalls those moments. These experiences can range from trying out a new restaurant to going on a spontaneous road trip, or even just enjoying a fun night in cooking together. The goal is to choose activities that you both enjoy and that allow you to bond over shared interests or adventures. For example, if you both love the outdoors, planning a hiking trip to a beautiful location can create excitement and a sense of teamwork. The thrill of discovering a new place together and overcoming challenges along the way can foster closeness. Even simple activities, like binge watching a series or working on a DIY project, can become cherished memories. The emotional highs from these experiences, like the joy of discovering something new or the satisfaction of completing a task together, will strengthen your bond. Being supportive of her ambitions is crucial in building a lasting relationship. When you show genuine interest and encouragement in her goals and dreams, you demonstrate that you value her individuality and want to see her succeed. Start by actively listening when she talks about her aspirations, showing enthusiasm for her plans, and asking questions about her goals. Offer constructive feedback and celebrate her achievements, no matter how small. This emotional support can manifest in various ways, whether it's being there for her during challenging times or helping her brainstorm ideas and providing resources. By being her cheerleader, you convey that you believe in her abilities and are willing to stand by her as she pursues her dreams. This kind of support builds trust and respect, as she sees that you care about her happiness and success as much as your own. It also creates a strong emotional bond, as she will associate her progress and accomplishments with your encouragement. Furthermore, when she feels supported in her ambitions, she's likely to reciprocate, fostering a mutual environment of growth and encouragement. Maintaining a sense of humor is essential for creating a positive and enjoyable relationship. Humor can help break the ice, ease tension, and build a connection based on shared laughter and joy. When you can make her laugh, you create a fun and relaxed atmosphere, making your time together more memorable. It's not about being a stand-up comedian, rather. It's about finding humor in everyday situations and being playful. Share funny stories, make light-hearted jokes, and don't hesitate to laugh at yourself. This approach shows that you don't take life too seriously and can find the silver lining in challenging situations. For example, if both of you have had a tough day at work, cracking a joke about something silly that happened can lighten the mood and help you both unwind. Laughter releases endorphins, which are the body's natural feel-good chemicals, making her feel happier and more at ease around you. A good sense of humor also indicates compatibility, as it means you can enjoy the same things and have fun together. By keeping things light and enjoyable, you ensure that she looks forward to your time together, making her think about you even when you're apart. Ultimately, maintaining a sense of humor helps keep the relationship dynamic, engaging, and deeply connected. It ensures that she associates you with happiness and fun, creating a positive association in her mind. When you can balance mystery, subtle compliments, shared experiences, support for her ambitions, and humor, you create a captivating connection that leaves her wanting more. As you navigate this journey of building attraction and connection, remember that authenticity is key. Each strategy you implement should align with who you are. It's essential to be genuine in your interactions. The aim is to create a dynamic that feels natural and effortless. When you can be yourself while also incorporating these techniques, the relationship has the potential to flourish. Incorporating these elements into your interactions will not only enhance your attractiveness, but also deepen your emotional connection. It's about creating a relationship where both of you feel valued and appreciated, leading to a bond that stands the test of time. As you embrace this journey of self-discovery and connection, take the time to reflect on what makes you unique. Your individuality is your greatest asset, and sharing it with someone who values it will create a fulfilling relationship. By mastering the art of intrigue, practicing the power of subtlety, engaging in shared experiences, supporting her ambitions, and maintaining a light-hearted spirit, you can cultivate a meaningful connection that keeps her thinking about you long after you've parted ways. Ultimately, the combination of these strategies creates an exciting and dynamic relationship that fosters growth, connection, and lasting happiness. Embrace the journey, keep learning, and watch as your relationships evolve in beautiful and unexpected ways.